Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And we are unpacking this week's comic book order. And we're going to start this week with the Chotsky because we love the Chotsky. And we're going to start with some Star Wars pins. I know the Mandalorian's got a lot of people fired up about Star Wars, and we're selling all we can get in of Star Wars. These lapel pins, guitar strap pins, if you own a guitar, say that you bought at Zombie Guitars, something like that. Anything you want to pin, these pins are great. We've got an R2-D2, we've got an X-Wing, and we've got a BB-8 pin, all for your enjoyment. And after that, we're going to go over to what they call these heavyweights, the metal statues from Marvel. This is Captain America. We've been bringing in all of these. People are loving them. They are metal. Let's see if I don't know if you can see that image through the plastic. Maybe I should have taken the plastic off, but that'll give you an idea of how they look. And then next up, we're going to go from there into the manga. And we're going to start with Death March Rhapsody to the Parallel World. And then we also got in volume 14 of Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? And that answer is no, it's not wrong. Then also, staying with the Star Wars theme, in our last video that we did, more and more Star Wars trade paperbacks showing up. Pretty much everything Kieran Gillen, Jason Aaron, and Donnie Cates, all the trade paper properties that they're doing, we are restocking them faster than you can read them, I promise. Next up from DC this week, we've got the beautiful Wonder Woman in the 50s. And that's not her in her 50s. That's the comic from back in the 50s. A great book, great read. Then up next, we got in more of the volume 2 of the Boys Omnibuses. We have the trade papers as well, but we thought people might enjoy seeing the omnibuses. And then a beautiful hardcover book from DC, the DC Comics, The Art of Lee Bermejo. And just a phenomenal artist. He's done some of the great images and variant covers you've seen over the last couple of years for DC. Just fantastic. First up, comic-wise, we're going to start off with The Amazing Spider-Man issue 58 from Marvel. And while not my favorite cover, this one did make our top 5. The variant for Amazing Spider-Man made our top 5 covers of the week, so congratulations, Marvel. You'll be getting a box of prize winnings. Next up from DC, part of the Black and White, Batman Black and White series, we have issue 2 of Batman Black and White. And then some of the variant covers. That's a variant cover. And speaking of gorgeous variant covers, Toot's pick for cover of the week is Batman Black and White issue 2 variant. I don't know why Toot liked that one so much, but she seemed to just love that cover. Next up, also from DC, Batman The Adventures Continue, issue 8. Nice arc on that. Also from DC, part of their Black Label series, Batman White Knight presents Harley Quinn. Has been very, very enjoyable so far. And that's the variant cover there. Then we have from Dynamite Publishing, Betty Page, issue 5. And then the Betty Page issue 5 photo variant. Fantastic. Nice to see a little sauciness to the comic books industry. Then up from Source Point Press, we have issue 3 of Black of Heart. Mr. Fox has been accused of being Black of Heart, and that may be true. Marvel is up next with issue 25 of Captain Marvel. And it looks like Aquaman's about ready to get her. I don't know what's going on there, but that's troubling. And then runner-up to Toot's Pick of the Week is the that cover of Captain Marvel issue 25. She just didn't like that the cat was not black, so that she didn't care for. And then, of course, we have the Stormbreakers Captain Marvel issue 25 variant, which is just gorgeous. One of our top 5 covers of the week. Next up from Dark Horse Comics, issue 4 of Colonel Weird Cosmagog. And that is part of the Black Hammer series. And then there is the fantastic variant for that. Then up next from Marvel, Conan the Barbarian issue 18 with a beautiful cover. Then up next we have Daredevil issue 26 from Marvel. with a King in Black tie-in, and then the Alien variant right there. Then we have up next from Source Point Press, issue 1 of Dead End Kids. Sounds like those kids that shop at Fox's, those Dead End Kids. Next up, we have from Marvel, Deadpool, issue 10, which is also a King in Black tie-in apparently. And then from Image Publishing, we have issue 5 of the very intriguing Department of Truth. Especially in today's political times, a very relevant series. The wonderful variant cover, which is very stylistic for Department of Truth, issue 5. Next up, we have from Dynamite Publishing, issue 4 of Dynamite. And there's one issue left in that. And then the photo variant for Dynamite issue 4 is right there. From Boom Studios, we have Dune, House Atreides, issue 4. And then the fantastic variant for issue 4 of Dune right there. Marvel Excalibur issue 17 is up next. Also from Marvel, Fantastic Four issue 28. And then the Alien versus Marvel variant for Fantastic Four issue 28 is right there. Then from Boom Studios, we have issue 25 of Greg Pak's Firefly. Fantastic. As is the Virgin variant for Firefly. Just wonderfully, wonderfully done. Then next up from DC, we're going to start some of these future states that are out this week. First up is Future State Aquaman, issue 1. And then the variant cover for Future State Aquaman, issue 1. Also Batman Superman, Future State Batman Superman, issue 1. And the variant cover for Batman Superman, issue 1 for Future State. Then up next we have Future State Dark Detective, issue 2. And probably our cover of the week, I believe, this week is the Future State Dark Detective issue 2 variant. Just beautiful. Up next after that is Future State Legion of Superheroes, issue 1. And then the fantastic variant cover for that as well. Then also from DC, Future State Suicide Squad, issue 1. And again, the variant cover for Future State Suicide Squad, issue 1 right there. Then up next is Future State Superman versus Imperious Lex. Why there's a picture of Joe Biden on the cover, I'm unsure, but there sure is. Next up, we have Future State Superman versus Imperious Lex, issue 1 variant. Then Future State Kara Zor-El, Superwoman, issue 1. Then a restock that I know quite a few of you were looking forward to getting. Some of you, maybe you don't have a comic store in your area, or maybe your store didn't carry many of them. The Future State Dark Detective issue 1 Wonder Woman 84 variant. We got in more of those, first edition, first print. And same with the Future State Superman Wonder Woman 84 variant, movie variant. We got in more of those because they were under high demand here in our store. Then from Aftershock Comics, we have issue 3 of Join the Future. I believe that to be a reorder, but I'm not 100% sure of that. But it might be a reorder. It could be just new for Join the Future. But it's Zach Kaplan, and that's going to be good. Up next from DC, part of their Black Label series, Joker Harley Criminal Sanity, issue 7. And just a fantastic variant cover for Criminal Sanity, issue 7 variant right there. Top 5 cover of the week. Then next up we have from Marvel, King of Black, Namor, issue 3. And beautiful cover there, one of our top 5 covers of the week. And there's the variant cover for Namor. Next up we have from DC, part of their Black Label series, issue 12 of The Last God. Then up next is Marvel, issue 4. Runner-up to cover of the week and just outstanding, and always is every issue, from Image Publishing, issue 31 of Monstrous. If you've never read this book and you're watching this video, do yourself a favor and go out and pick up Monstrous, either the trade paperback, graphic novel, or if your store still has the issue 1, grab that, and you will love this story. IDW is up next with Season 10, Episode 6, Issue 94 of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. And then from Image Publishing, we have Issue 9 of Nailbiter Returns. And then from Marvel, we have Issue 15 of New Mutants. Again, from DC, part of their Black Label series, we have Book 2 of the Other History of the DC Universe. And that's one of the variant covers is right there. Then next up we have from Image Publishing, Issue 2 of Post Americana. Then from Dynamite, Issue 23 of Red Sonja. And then the variant cover for Issue 23 of Red Sonja. Oni Press is up next with Issue 1 of Rick and Morty Deathstalkers. Great looking cover. Dynamite is up next with Issue 6 of The Sacred Six. Vampirilla, Draculina, Pantha, Nyx, Chastity, Lilith, and Kitty Fang Fang. Come on. All right, and then the variant cover for Sacred Six. Yet another variant cover of Sacred Six. After that, up next from Marvel is Savage Avengers issue 17. And a fantastic Conan variant on that. Marvel's up again next with Shang-Chi issue 5. And then the wonderful Alien variant. Aliens getting their teeth kicked out. And then the absolutely astonishing runner-up to cover of the week, Scotty Young variant for Shang-Chi issue 5. Just well done, Marvel. Excellent cover. Boom Studios is up next with issue 14 of Something is Killing the Children. And if you check on page 18, it turns out it's antifreeze that they're putting into their sports drinks. So that's what's killing the children. Next up from Image Publishing, issue 314 of Spawn. And then the Spawn variants parade on by for issue 314 of Spawn, because you can't have enough variants of Spawn 314. Up next from Marvel, we have Star Wars Bounty Hunters issue 9. And then the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back variant, which is just gorgeous, as it always is. Also from Marvel, we have issue 7 of Strange Academy. And the variant cover for that is right there. And then yet another variant cover is right there. Not to be confused with Strange Academy is DC's Black Label Strange Adventures issue 8. And there's the variant for that right there. Then up next after that will be Aftershock Comics issue 4 of Sympathy for No Devils. And then from Heavy Metal we have Tarna, the Last Tarakian, issue 2. Then from Boom Studios, we have issue 5 of The Unkindness of Ravens. I think those of you reading Umbrella Academy would enjoy that very, very much. Very solid read. The gorgeous Virgin cover for Unkindness of Ravens is just beautiful, as is this one as well. Just phenomenally well done. Dynamite Publishing is up next with Vampirilla, The Dark Powers issue 2. Made our top 5 covers of the week. The variant cover for Vampirilla, The Dark Powers issue 2. Another one of our top 5 covers of the week, and it did garner some votes. For cover of the week was Van Helsing, Hellfire. Just wonderful, wonderful cover, well drawn. And then the variant for Hellfire. Boom Studios is up next with issue 5 of We Only Find Them When They're Dead. And again, this calls back to something is killing the children. Well, that's how you find them, as they begin to smell a little bit. And then you find them when they're dead. And then we have a beautiful variant cover for that. And then a beautiful Virgin variant. And none of them involve dead children. And then next up from Marvel, we have issue 4 of Werewolf by Night. And a beautiful variant cover for Werewolf by Night, issue 4 by Marvel. One of our top 5 covers of the week, and deservedly so. So Marvel's kicking some tail this week. Dark Horse is up next with issue 3 out of the 4 scheduled of The Witcher, Fading Memories, which sounds like Mr. Fox if I've ever heard of it. And there's the variant cover, which I'm not as enthusiastic about as I am the A cover. Marvel is up next with Wolverine, issue 9. And the unusually, unrealistically long blades coming out of his hand that would make his arms be straight when they retracted, but nobody agrees with me on this. And then Wolverine, issue 9 variant. Good to see you, young man. Then next up from Marvel, we have X-Men, issue 17. And then the X-Men issue 17 Aliens variant. From Valiant, we have Exo Man of War, issue 4. We only got the pre-order editions today, so I would imagine the others will probably be in next week, during the week, and we will get them out as soon as they hit. And then finally for this week, I believe the writer from SIU is from SIU, from AWA Upshot, issue 2, volume 2, issue 3 of Year Zero. A really surprisingly great read. So if you get an opportunity, Upshot's got some great titles for you to check out. That looks like all the comics and Chotsky from Fox's this week. So if you get a chance, come see us on Wednesday, January 27th, here at Fox's in beautiful downtown Marion. Thanks.